What's going on, guys? It's your boy King G, and I'm going to teach you today how to fix your credit fast in 2023. All right. Now, I know this is one of the main things that a lot of people want to know. It's a lot of questions, and there's a lot of it's a lot of gray areas when it comes to who can, how you can fix your credit, how you can increase your score, how to remove bankruptcies, um, uh, just different secrets. These are all the things that a lot of people need to, build business credit and things like that. And a lot of people don't know how to do them. I see they have a lot of companies that, they charge you $99 a month, and you go a whole year and your credit still ain't fixed. And now you sit up there looking like I spent all this money and my credit still ain't fixed. Well, I'm going to show you how to do it on your own. Okay. There's ways to do it on your own to where, you don't need somebody else to do it, but if you don't have the time and you have the finances to do it, there's places that you can pay. But I just me personally, it can be done, by yourself if you have the time. If you don't have the time, it's good to find, somebody that can do it. And, I have great resources to help you with those different type of things if you're willing to pay. And, you can probably get your stuff swept in, 3 to 4 weeks a lot of times. But, it comes at a cost. It's not cheap, So, I always find, anytime I find any type of credit repair service that's charging $99 a month or $149 a month, that should already be a red flag for you, because what that's telling you is that they're not going to immediately remove everything like you needed to get removed. Because first of all, it costs a lot of money to, I'm not gonna say it costs a lot of money, but a lot of these companies charge a lot of money. So when somebody charges you $99 a month, you think they're gonna remove everything in 30 days for $99? They're not. They're gonna, probably the first 30 days they're gonna, dispute the addresses on your credit. The second month they might dispute the inquiries on your credit. The third month they might, dispute a collection or two. They might not, dispute all the collections or anything like that. And that's not what you're looking for, because a lot of times you're trying to hurry up. You're trying to hurry up, and that's how I like to do it. I like to hurry up and get to it. I ain't got time to be waiting, 60, 90 to 120 days. And sometimes it does just actually take that, because some credit files, like I do credit myself, so I know, like, I've had credit files, people whose credit I've done, who had literally like 70 inquiries, you know, 30 bad accounts. I mean, I don't even know how you get 30 bad accounts, because I feel like, once you get to a certain amount of bad accounts, ain't nobody gonna finance you no more. But obviously, it's possible. But when you run into a file that bad, you can't expect somebody to just have everything done in 30 days. But I do run into a lot of clients that think that their credit is worse than what it is. And, you look at their credit profile, and, they got some lates. They laid on some, on some, um, what the word I'm trying to find? I can't even think of the word right now. They're late on some payments, right? And so they got late payments. Some people may have some charge off. Some people, some people may have collections. Where there's a certain things that people don't know. Even with collections, people think they have to pay collections, and then I run into people that pay collections and come to find out they can't get the collection off the credit now, because they hadn't already paid the collector, who is not the original creditor. So they don't care anymore. So they're not going to remove it. You can call them all you want. They're not going to remove it because they already got the money. When you really didn't owe that person, you owe the original creditor. But a lot of people don't know these type of things, which hurts them, right? So, and let's just be clear here. So I want to get to the point real fast so you can understand exactly what it is that you don't want to waste your time doing when you're trying to fix your credit. Okay. One thing you don't want to do is try to get late payments removed. The reason why you don't want to do that is because you're not going to do that. Okay. You're not going to get late payments. You're not going to get any late payments off your credit, because when you call the creditor, they're going to say you were late. So the best thing to do at this point is to remove the whole credit file, right? Which can be done, right? And there's steps, tricks, and tips to it, that I show you how to do. But you have to remove the whole account. There's nothing you can do about late payments. I mean, because even if you have a great payment history with them and you've never been late, and I've had this happen to me before. It wasn't even my fault, a long time ago, where I had never been late for 3 years, but then I mailed my car note in, and it got wet and it got sent back, and I didn't even know it got sent back, and I look up and I had it 30-day late, and I was looking like, well, what the heck happened? And come to find out that it was returned wet. So I called them and told them and all of that, and they didn't want to do it. They didn't want to fix it. And this was a long, long time ago. But still, it's like, the loyalty for these credit companies are not like, they how you would expect when you never late and you never late and you never late, and then one little thing go wrong and they like, no, we can't help you. Even a lot of companies that, you can be paying on time, and then you go through a financial hardship and say, hey, I need to put a payment on the back end. No, we can't help you. Some companies do, but a lot of companies don't. So, you really have to just, be mindful of that. Next thing, charge-offs. Charge-offs you can get charge-offs off. That's not even really a hard thing to do. If it's charged off, most of the time when it's charged off, that means that company that you had the credit with, pretty much most of the time they ain't got their money. They got paid on the charge off, and then they sell your account to a collection company, and then that's how you start getting all these collection calls, because they sell your account for 10 cents on the dollar. So say you owed $1,000 to this company, they probably gonna sell it to the collection company for like 100. Collection company gonna call you a bunch of times, all day, every day, telling you that you owe them, and then they're gonna say, hey, you know what? Good news, we got a settlement. If you pay us $450 or $500, we can settle this whole thing. You don't owe us no more. Most people will look at that and be like, oh, this is a great thing, right? Because I don't have to, I could just get out of this whole thing with, just having this little, paying less than half of the amount I actually owe. Well, what you don't know is going to show up on your credit as a settlement. And banks don't want to see that, because what the bank going to say is, well, if we loan them 20,000, well, we're going to get 9,000. You understand what I'm saying? Banks don't like to see that. They want to see you pay back what you owe. Okay. So the best way to fix your credit fast, just straight up fast, is to just straight up, you might as well just sweep all the bad stuff off. And I don't care if you have great things, that you might think are so important on your credit. Like, oh man, I got a house on my credit. But if you got a bunch of late payments on it, it's best to remove it and start over, and it can be done. And, I'll show you how to do it, but you can do it yourself. You don't have to you don't have to pay people to do it. But, I have the letters that you can send. I have all of the things that you need that could, actually, get these things done, where you don't have to, wait for 12 months to pay somebody $99 a month, or whatever the case may be. Because you can really dispute your addresses on the app, on the Experian app. You can literally dispute and say, none of these, I only have one address, and they'll remove all your addresses. And then once one credit bureau does it, the other two have to follow. So now you can, hey, Experian remove them. You need to remove them too. They usually remove them. I've seen it done as fast as 24 hours, right? Well, Equifax is always the longest, but TransUnion is fast, is fast, and Experian is fast, right? So you can remove that. We talking about something that you can do in almost less than 24 hours. Inquiries, 24 hours, right? We can do that in 24 hours. Experian is 24 hours. Equifax can be 2 weeks. TransUnion could be it could be 2 weeks too, but I can get it done sometimes with like 3 to 4 days, right? But it's a lot. We talking about completely speeding up the pace. Okay, you want to do this fast because what you want to do, the main thing you want to do once you do get your credit fixed is start learning how to build business credit, and then removing yourself from yourself, if that makes sense. It might not make sense to you right now, but every time you put stuff in your name, you're literally putting yourself in a bunch of debt. So what you want to do is start a new business, right? Which we have in the business class. So what you're doing is you start a new business, and a new business is like having a new social security number in a sense, because you get a new number and then you build that number up, and then you're able to start getting funds from, banks that will start funding you money, start giving you money under your business name. If you set it up right? And I'll show you how to do all that. I'll show you how to put the primaries on your business and how to put the primary, it's a lot of things that you can do to even add to your credit file fast. I'm talking about 30 to 45 days that even if today, let's just say like right now, say you don't have a bunch of bad stuff on your credit, say you don't have anything bad, you just don't have enough on your credit, then the only thing you need to do is add a couple primary trade lines that'll shoot your score up, because the one thing that banks always like to see is revolving credit lines. All right. So that's really the goal. The goal is not to just fix your credit just to say I got good credit. The goal is to fix your credit to start a business, and that's what we teach over here, right? All right, at Invest at Ventures, right? So that's what we teach here. That's what we try to have all our students do, is to get your credit right, start a business, and then build that up, or get you a shelf corp. That makes things even faster. A lot of you don't know what a shelf corp is. I'm not gonna go too far into it because I don't want to make this video too long. But a shelf corporation is an age corporation, which means that you can buy this corporation, and this is 2023. You can buy the corporation, and let's just say that you bought it, and that corporation is like 2000 was created in 2014. So now you bought that corporation, you got it, now you put your EIN number on there, you got your name on the business. Now you go open up a business bank account, and now you bought a business that's 9 years old. Most banks want to see a business 2 years old or better. Now they don't like to see new business. I mean, you can be a new business and get some loans. It's nothing like you can't. But if you older than 2 years and you got good credit, you already pretty much in the money. So there's so many things that you can do with it. But I'm gonna give you a guide of how to literally just do it all on your own, and have your credit, fixed within 45 days. All right. So I'm not making this video too long. I just want to say welcome to Invest Adventures, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.